I would be really surprised if GoPro resurrected the session format. And why? Why it would be very strange, and I would be very surprised. Because the only people who were buying session format were, well, let's say FPV pilots. Because this box with box camera with pretty good and pretty decent video quality was appealing to only basically to the FPV pilots, because everybody else just doesn't give a tiny rat's ass about the session format, because for them it's not really a problem to have a screen something slightly wider, something slightly bigger to put somewhere on you, on your head, whatever, or just hold it in your hand. And only FPV pilots were really into the session format. However, the problem with the FPV pilots is that we are not really that much of the general population. That means that sessions were most probably not really selling very well, at least comparing to the full-blown heroes. Because if you compare how many sixes or sevens, sixes and fives were sold, we don't know, but my expectation is that the sessions, no, not really. On top of that, if the FPV pilots are buying sessions, they will be rather crashing a lot. And if they brought the subscription and the insurance that the GoPro offers, they will probably replacing those cameras quite often. And believe it or not, for the GoPro, the best case scenario is when you buy the camera, buy the insurance, the subscription, how this is called right now, and then never replace the camera at all. So in theory, yes, it's a great deal to have the subscription, but it's not for free. It costs you money, and they really don't want you to do it. Yes, we do not ask any questions, but yeah, they do ask questions. And if, for example, the serial number is damaged, then they will not do it. I tried to do the replacement actually twice in my life. In the first time, it was absolutely fine. I got a new one in just a few weeks. The second time, problems started because I was trying to replace the Hero 7 and they was not Hero 7s anymore, so they only could offer me the Hero 8, but I had to pay extra $100. When I compared everything, I decided that, well, the Hero only had like chipped LCD, not damaged. It was working, it was only chipped in one place. But if I replace it and try to sell, it will still cost me more than I just sell the Hero 7 as damaged. Also, those are, let's say, the little quirks with the Hero session, the Hero subscription format. So we have to finally, as the community, really realize that we are the minority, and there is very, very, very little FPV pilots, and we are not the best customers for the GoPro company. If they could choose, they would probably never sell any cameras to us, because we will crash it, we will damage, we will want to replace it. And the experiment with the session proved that, well, if those cameras were really selling that well, they would not put it off the market. And that's just the reality.